In this video, I will demonstrate how to transfer content from one WordPress site to another. Before we begin, make sure your site is set to public. From your dashboard, go to Settings, click Reading, and then next to Site Visibility, make sure your site is public, and then save your changes. It is also important to note that your export file will include your pages, posts, and comments, but will not include your theme design, customizations, or plugins. But if you are after a full site migration that includes themes and plugins, stay tuned to the end of the video to learn how. To make sure your export file only contains content you want to move, take some time to delete unwanted content. Remove any draft pages or posts, and when you go to comments, click Spam and delete all spam permanently. And when you go to plugins and click Installed Plugins, make sure you deactivate and delete any unused plugins. Because the more optimized your export is, the quicker it will import. To create an export file of your WordPress.com site, go to your dashboard and then navigate to Tools and click Export. Then you can choose what to export. Choose all content to export everything, or select specific types of content. Maybe you only want to export media or posts. I will go ahead and select all content. And when you're ready, click the Download Export File button. The file will download to your computer automatically when ready. You'll receive an XML file containing all the content you selected. This includes your posts, pages, comments, and links to your images. An XML file is a standard file format that can be read by WordPress and many other website platforms. If your export is very large, you will receive an email with a single zip file containing multiple XML files. When importing into another site, import each of the XML files individually. After you have created the exported XML file, you can import it to another WordPress.com site, a self-hosted site, or any platform that accepts XML files. You'll also be happy to know that your import does not overwrite or delete any existing content on your new site. To import your XML file, make your way to Tools and click Import. Scroll down to the WordPress option at the bottom of the page, not the WordPress.com option at the top, unless you wish to perform a full migration of your entire site, including themes and plugins. If you see an Install Now link, click it to install the WordPress importer. Otherwise, click Run Importer. And then it will say Import Content from WordPress at the top. Please note, depending on the plan you have, the import screen will look different, but we will take a closer look at that in just a moment. So when you are ready, upload your XML file from your computer, and if prompted, reassign the authors of the imported items to your username or others you have already added, and then click Import. Depending on your plan, you can follow the same process and upload your XML file, but then there are a few additional options to take note of. At the top, you will see Assign Authors. Here you have the option to import the author, create a new user, or assign posts to an existing user. Secondly, check the box below Import Attachments to download and import file attachments. Without checking it, your posts would import, but the images would still be linked to your old site. Checking this box copies all those images, videos, and files directly to your new site, so everything works independently. And finally, Content Options. You can tick this box if you want to change all imported URLs that currently link to the previous site so that they now link to this site. This basically updates internal links in your content to use the new domain instead of the old one. And remember to click Submit when you are done. If you receive a file size error when uploading, your XML content file might be too large. Import files larger than 15 megabytes will not successfully import. The solution is to compress the XML file, as the importer does accept zip files with a single XML file. You can use any standard compression tool like, for example, 7-zip, or even use your computer's built-in zip function to compress the XML export file. When you do a full site import, media files import automatically in the background after you complete the content import. And please note, large media libraries may take a while to import completely. You can confirm that all images have transferred successfully by comparing all the items in the media library of both your old and new sites. They should match. Also, review that all pages and posts have been imported to your new site. Finally, if you wanted to migrate your entire site, including your plugins, theme, and customizations, you can use our free built-in migration tool by going to your dashboard, navigating to Tools, and clicking Import. And then at the top, below WordPress.com, click Run Importer. Enter your old site's URL, and when you are ready, click Check My Site to start the process. That is all it takes to move your content from one WordPress site to another. With your content safely in place, you can start customizing your new site and continue building your online presence.